Mr. Anderson, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in tonight at approximately 225 pounds. I don't know what you just said. English. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Channel. Oops.
Mr. Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, is here in SWE. And he is involved in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup with their next wrestler to come out. This is Jake Dixon with SWE. This is part 2 of King of Switzerland. What a match we're going to have tonight. Amazing. Fantastic person. Huge man. Just don't know how big these wrestlers are until you are here live. Now, his opponent. And his opponent will be here momentarily.
Sein Gegner, meine Damen und Herren, aus Wien, sein Kampfgewicht von 100 Kilo,
Something has happened.
ist auf Kuhberg the Beste, wie sie ist,
Peter White, ladies and gentlemen. Peter White, of course, victorious in his mixed tag team match against Crazy Sexy Mike last night at Queen of Switzerland, when he was paired up with Slammerella, and he teamed up against Crazy Sexy Mike and Cadets Kate. Look out! Look out! Oh my God! Oh my God! He hit it with the chair! Okay, the match has not started. Apparently this match, he just nailed it with the chair. Of course, the bell ringer was a little overzealous there, ringing the bell. Ring the bell, ring the bell. And now the bell has rung. 1. Wow, that was easy.
der Sieger des ersten Falls, Mr.
Mr. Anderson making extremely short work of Peter White with the chair shot. Now we gotta wait 10 seconds for the second fall to start. What a match that was. How is Peter White gonna come back from this? Okay, the bell ringer rings the bell, and now the second fall, he could just pin him right now and the match will be over. Mr. Anderson.
was not a usual cover.
And now I have
Full hand.
to let you know that the bell ringer has apologized once again for being a little too overzealous, ringing the bell before the match actually
sometimes
started.
we should talk to him more often, right?
Well, he was caught up in the action. He hit, because normally when someone gets hit with the chair, the bell rings. Not making excuses for the guy. Mr. Anderson getting an easy first fall victory with the chair shot, and then he pinned him. And now he's jaw-jacking with the referee. Mr. Anderson has picked some German as his own. Peter, look out behind you, Peter White.
Is up on his knees, on one knee.
Small package? No way. What? What? Peter White surprised him with a small package. Peter White. This could be the fastest best 2 out of 3 falls matchup we've ever seen. Peter White surprising Mr. Anderson with the small package. And Peter White is busted open in the elbow area. He's bleeding there. 4 more seconds and the third fall will start. Mr. Anderson chomping at the bit to finish this match off. 1 more second to go. Missing. Another schoolboy roll up. 1, 2. 2 count. Mr. Anderson noticeably upset over losing that second fall with the surprise schoolboy roll up.
Now we're back to basics. This is one-on-one. 1 fall.
And now a nice cover too. Notice how he put his forearm on the chin of Peter White, making it harder for him to kick out. And now he's just dropping those fists on him, raining them. Bommenhagel.
Sternensaal.
That's right. Slapping the taste out of his mouth, and now he's upset.
Are we talking about the same band? Or?
Sodom? Of course we are.
Yeah,
Ausgebombt.
Rip these angels. I actually had an interview with Tom Angel Ripper once, but that's too far away. We're having Mr. Anderson versus Peter White. The third fall is on.
That's right, the third fall. I was about to say that this could be the shortest best 2 out of 3 falls matchup in history. The first 2 falls have already ended. Missing with the elbow. He went for a shoulder tackle and missed. 1, 2.
Peter's already bleeding in his elbow.
Yep, his elbow is cut. But that's not going to take it away from the match. Mr. Anderson, kind of the front face lock, drapes him over the second rope. And he breaks on referee's command. Surprising there, but look at this. We bounce off the ropes. And there we have it. The referee telling Mr. Anderson
he's arguing a lot with the referee today.
Yeah, that's what cost him the second fall.
You see his shirt more than the mouth, but at the moment he's only a mouth. And
now
just
look at
tries a back suplex. But Peter...
A nice block by Peter White.
Gets
a suplex of his own, but he cannot follow up because so much has been taken out of him already in the first 2 falls. No, he's not tapping out, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to get the crowd behind him.
I hope Peter White's going to be back from the dead now.
Clubbing blows on the back of the neck. Mr. Anderson. Oh, whiplashing the neck. He's bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. The referee might want to stop this match. The referee might stop the match right now because of a little blood on his leg. Oh, nice Cobra clutch. Cobra clutch into a key lock. He can get a submission out of here.
No submission.
It's got him in a key lock hold there, bending that elbow backwards.
How awesome.
All the pressure on that elbow.
How awesome to have a guy like Mr. Anderson in front of us in this
It's
SWE
fantastic. I mean, you only
ring.
see guys like him on television, and you don't appreciate the greatness until you see them right in front of you. Look at that elbow by Peter White, a second elbow by Peter White. The third one, he breaks the hold.
We actually get to work with him, but there's Peter.
Missing with the elbow. Nice shoulder tackle, and he got the shoulder tackle that he wanted. He missed before, but he connected this time.
Shades of the ultimate one here.
And now he throws him over. No, reversal by Mr. Anderson and a kick by Peter White.
Rebounds off the ropes. Oh, he ducks it. Nice swinging neck breaker counter by Mr. Anderson.
Cover.
Cover 1, 2. Can only.
Oh, goodness. That was barely getting out of 3. Barely. Now he's fighting.
And you see the way that he covered both legs.
And he said he's sorry. Okay. I mean,
and some fan is chanting something unsavory to Mr. Anderson that he took exception to. Mr. Anderson looked at the fan and the fan stopped immediately. Oh, the big chop. Let's see if he does it again. He tells the fans to shut up.
Anderson is really intimidating.
Oh, and his nipples just flew off that chop there. And there goes the other one. Amazing with the chop. Oh, Peter White with chops of his own. And now both wrestlers are nippleless after those chops. Reversal by Mr. Anderson, whips him hard into the corner. He just realigned his spine right there. And now he is just talking down to Peter White. I think Mr. Anderson has this match well in hand. He can put him away anytime he wants. Stiff right hand to the jaw. Surprised he didn't break his nose right there. And he rams into the corner. Peter White was wise to block that with his arm. Twisting the arm. And again, oh, down he goes hard. Into the turnbuckle and down.
The ring moved another couple of inches.
Now he goes for the... What's he doing? He's not going for a cover.
No, he's intimidating. He really is an intimidating person.
Yep.
He's talking.
I mean, how can you not be intimidated by being in the same ring with Mr. Anderson?
Of course.
With all the experience that he has behind him. Shots to the back and to the chest. Mr. Anderson, not understanding why the crowd's clapping. Peter White escapes that one, blocks with the head, and a right shot of his own.
DDT!
Oh, a nice slingshot DDT off the top rope, and now both wrestlers are down.
I am truly torn between giving my hopes up for Peter, but we got Mr. Anderson in the ring here, so what's going to happen? They're not going to be counted out at this moment. I hope so.
Both wrestlers are motionless
and hey,
at this point.
It's a 2 out of 3 falls. Who's going to win this fall?
That's right. There has to be a winner in this fall.
We need a clean winner. What are we going to do?
Set to move, and now he's stirring, making some movement, trying to get back. Whoever makes it to the knees.
They're not on their feet yet.
Anderson apologizing to the referee for some infraction that he made. Don't think it matters now. Oh, a forearm to the jaw. Mr. Anderson doesn't like that. And responds in kind, but not kindly, with an even harder forearm. Peter goes down. Blocked by Peter White. And a succession of right forearms with Mr. Anderson stops that in a hurry. Off the ropes. Oh, a clothesline. And a second clothesline by Peter White. Vicious body slam by Peter White. This is a beautiful standing drop kick.
Beauty by Peter White in this cover. Two count only. We can say that. Unisono.
That standing drop kick. You don't realize how difficult it is to do a standing drop kick, especially at this point in the match. Reversal by Mr. Anderson gets him up in a fireman's carry position. Peter White elbowing his way out. Smearing his blood on Mr. Anderson's face. Mr. Anderson mounting the second turnbuckle. Mr. Anderson apologizing a second time.
He's always apologizing.
That's not like him. There it is!
The roll. That's the cover. Count only.
Greetings from Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen. That's that move. And it's not often you see Mr. Anderson frustrated He usually stays on top of his opponent, but tonight he's extra frustrated for some reason. He's waiting for his opponent to get up. He's measuring him right now, waiting for him to get into prime position.
He's a former Money in the Bank winner. And he's standing right here at Swiss Wrestling
Mike,
Entertainment.
check. No. Second elbow. Peter White reverses it.
Backcracker, that's how he won the tag team match last night. 1, 2. He won! Unbelievable! 2 falls to 1. Peter White with the most important and impressive victory in his career, defeating a former world champion, Mr. Anderson, in the center of the ring with the backcracker. Mr. Anderson had the match won, in my opinion, but he let the fans get to him. He was frustrated, and he took a little too long to follow up, and that enabled Peter White to reverse the momentum, get him in that backcracker, and Peter White is victorious in his best run of 3 falls matchup. And Mr. Anderson is still out on the ring, still on the floor, next to the ring. Peter White showing everybody that he means business. This could be a future world champion right there. Now let's go back to our ring announcer, Adriano Troiano. Not too happy about the result.